Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and today we're playing a new game called Become the Moon. Now this game is not out yet, it's set to release on June 19th, so we're a little under 2 weeks away from the official release of the game. You can currently check out the game on Steam and play a free demo. Now the developers have been nice enough to send me an early access version of the game to try. They actually sent me the game a couple weeks ago, and I haven't had time to play it. I just played the tutorial and I'm hooked. It's a card game, which, for those who know me, is right up my alley, which is why it's no wonder I'm hooked. Now, the game has really cool art, it has really good music and vibe, and the gameplay is very interesting. So we're going to play a full run, and you'll see what I mean very soon. When you start a run, you can pick your leader. This is your main character, the player character. So right now, I only have the Birdsong Reverie unlocked. In the future, we can have more leaders to add replayability to the game. And the main stat here is that our main character has attack figure and a health figure, and we have to sustain our main character through the entire run until we become the moon, or reach the moon, depending on how you want to think about it. You're beating the game in stages, and for the Birdsong Reverie, our specialty are flying minions. And flying is a keyword for those who are familiar with card games, and if you played all the popular ones, the card art should be quite familiar. It looks really like Hearthstone cards, and these keywords have different meanings in different card games. In this particular game, flying means you have a 33% chance to dodge attacks. It's not like Magic the Gathering where you can just avoid the blocking enemy minions. But here we have an attack figure on the card, as well as a health and a mana cost. And we'll explain everything as we play, and the special ability with our main character here is that we start with +1 minion capacity. So when we summon minions, there is a capacity of 7 minions, but for us we can have up to 8. And with Dell as our starting card, future flying minions will cost 1 less. So what about the deck? Well, the deck that we will play with is actually drafted as we play the game. So they'll start by teaching you the game. Since this is still sort of the tutorial experience, I should have turned this off, but actually this is perfect. This is a good way to get introduced to the game. So there are tiers in the game. These you can think of as sort of a progression of the type of cards you can draft. And how you tier up is whenever you're out of cards in your deck, you gain a new tier, and you get to draft 5 times from a selection of 3 cards each time to add new cards to your deck. And each time you cycle through your deck, you can do this tier up again, and each tier up gives you access to better cards. Currently, we start out with a deck of 5 cards. Each time we will draw 5 cards and use them per turn to play it out on the board. And then once we end turn, the board will go into auto battle. There's a little bit of randomness in the battle, so it's not going to be fully strategic. There's a bit of randomness, which I really like, because for a lot of game, if there's no randomness, you can solve the game and it becomes quite boring. So I do like the added randomness and the randomness of drafting your deck. So there are basically minions, spells, and battle spells. We have minions and spells available right here. We can draft 1. So middle manager, the names are all really funny and cute. There's definitely this really wonky vibe to the game, and I really love it. So middle manager here, after this attacks and survives, summon a random common minion. Common cards are bronze, uncommon cards are silver, and okay, so basically different tiers of the card. It's not permanent. You can definitely play a minion out. On the next stage you don't like it, you can summon it back. So there are options there. Give existing minion +3 health and gain +2 mana next round. This is your mana. Each time you tier up, you also gain 1 extra point of maximum mana. You can see the mana cost of the card, and this basically limits how many cards you can play on any given turn. I think we'll go with this stream of mana. I do like the +2 in the next round. And then we have warm up. The next battle spell you play this round will cost 3 less. Harmonize, give your minions +1/+2, all your minions, but cost 2 less for each of your battle spells in play. Pyro Flamer. So quick attack in this game. After this attack, the minion to the right attacks immediately. For the auto battle portion, both sides minions alternate turns for the auto attack. So with quick attack, it's not like Magic the Gathering where you land attack before receiving any damage. It's that after your attack, the minion next to you will skip turn and actually start attacking right after you. So basically you get 2 attacks in, before the enemy can have one of their minions attack you. And on attack, we'll deal 4 damage to the target. So basically, we'll execute our 2 damage and then do 4 on top of that. That's not a bad card. Harmonized sounds really powerful, but it costs 6, so you realize if we pick up this card, we just can't play it for a long time, because with our current tier, we only have 2 mana. So I think we actually just go with Pyro Flamer here, add another minion. Now this is a battle spell, first battle spell we have seen so far. It's a Frostbolt, cost 0, put it out there, it'll be stashed, kind of like a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it'll be activated automatically at the start of the battle. And essentially it'll deal 5 damage to a random enemy minion, not bad for a free card. We have another option for quick attack, and Middle Manager is back. If we don't like it, we can reroll. The first reroll in every draft is free. Remember, there's 5 rounds to the draft. And I think we'll take the Frostbolt here. Lunar Spark. There's a lot of star theme and moon theme card given the name of the game. I haven't seen all the cards. I only played one official run, so this is exciting second run for me. A lot of new things to learn as well. Being able to draw a card and giving a minion +2 attack sounds pretty good. We already have a stream of mana. I don't think we want to spam too many, so let's get that. And this should be our last draw here. We already have 4 cards added in. I think the theme of our deck is flying, so I think getting a pigeon here might be on theme. Let's do it. Although 33% chance is not high, but dodging attack is definitely very valuable. And you can see there's starter cards that we get with every deck, like Onboard, another funny name, along with Middle Management or Middle Manager. Destroy this means after you play this instance of the card, instead of going to a discard pile where it comes back into the shuffle next time you draft cards, it'll be gone forever. So you won't have to draw this. And this is a good thing because the smaller your deck is, the faster you tier up, the more mana you have each turn, and the better cards you get. Now, how does the auto battle work? We will always take the first turn. Now, usually the 2 boards are the same width. For us, we have an extra minion as part of our ability. So we have 8 possible minion slots here. They have 1 minion. They're showing you what they have. It's a cage bird. They used to be dragons. It's a lot of humor in the game, which I really love as well. And you can see it's basically like lockers over here. This is the enemy leader. What happens after the auto battle is, for example, I will play my Pyro Flamer on the board. That will spend up all my mana, but I can still play Frostbolt. So this is the setup. I hit end round. I take the first move. Usually, if you don't have any spells, your minion, the leftmost minion, will just attack an enemy minion at random if they have multiple minions, and that will resolve sort of the combat. In the case that we have a battle spells are activated first. So when I click end round, this thing will fire off, we'll do 5 damage to a random minion, they only have 1, it dies, and our guy gets to go attack face. Now attack face is not that we have 2 damage, so we do 2 damage, it's that for each minion that survives the auto battle phase, they will do 1 damage to the enemy leader. If the minions, it could be that they win, right? They have 2 minions left, we have 0, then their 2 minions will do 2 damage to us. And that way we have 8 health out of 10. And then if both leaders, if one of them is not dead, the leaders will attack each other until one is dead. So then they will do 1 to us, we'll do 1 to them, we win, we leave this round with 7 health, and we carry on to the next round with 7 health. And we have to continue the run with that health level. So that's kind of how the game works, and let's see. Here's the damage, here's the enemy leader, 1 damage, and we get a perfect round because we take no damage. At the end of the round, we can pick a new card. These are called star cards, as you can see the background. And these we retain, and they're spell cards that if you look at it, retain means the card is not discarded at the end of your turn. It will be coming back to us in our hand if we don't use it. If we use it, then of course destroy, 1-time use only. And then there are relics. We can't have more than 6 relics. These are obviously powerful cards and they have different effects. This one is that if exactly 1 friendly minion survives the battle, it deals +1 damage to the enemy leader. So in situations where we only have 1 survivor, instead of dealing 1 damage, they'll do 2. But this is the only scenario where the Crescent Hook would become active. Not a fan of this. This is something we can hold on to until we meet a very powerful enemy leader that does multiple damage, because then if we don't win the battle on the field, or if we don't win enough on the field, let's say we have 3 minions that survive but they have 4 health, then our leader will still take damage. So this could be a good one. Obviously increasing our mana is powerful too. I think we'll do this, and we'll take the retain aspect, and this is kind of our stage. The little dots and stars are different rounds. If you take a look at the map, we're currently in what's called the Academy. I wonder if I can hover together. I guess I can't keep it on the screen, but I can't move the mouse while it's on the screen. But you can see we're moving through stage 2, and then there's a big stage against like a more powerful boss, and then we move on to sort of the second theme. Right now we're in the Academy theme, and then we'll have a different map look, and all the way until we potentially reach the moon. Alright, so we keep our minions from before, and if there was any stat boosted added to them, they would keep those too, unless it's a temporary effect. The official tutorial was super funny. There was a minion called Temp Rory, as in temporary, and then basically it was teaching you how things worked, and there was a guy named Perm Rand, or Permanent, to teach you how different stats work. The humor in this game is definitely very funny. Alright, so we're going to add another minion to the board, our friendly bird Dale, and this will trigger the quick attack, and they will get a damage in there. We're up against Sharpened Penciler, and we're on theme for the Academy, and our enemy is just this 1 damage, 1 health elephant, so we just have to come out ahead. Their range, what range means is that when they attack us, they don't take return damage, because the damage is exchanged when you attack. We didn't get to see it because our bolt just basically wiped them out in the last battle, but here, if our Pyro Flamer attacks, 2 damage will come back, so we'll actually die in the exchange as well. But if they attack us, since they're ranged, they actually don't take any return damage, which could create some problems for us. Let's see, we have 1 mana left. I'm going to retain the card. This is a healing pot that we get once in a while. It's eternal, means it can't be exhausted or destroyed. Now there's a discard pile of cards that we have played, that we didn't play this round, that just went in there, or cards we played that comes back and not destroyed. And then there's an exhaust pile, and there's ways to get exhausted cards back as well, and there's destroyed card, which doesn't even get a pile, just get destroyed. We have 1 mana left. We can try to draw. There's 1 card left in our deck. We know exactly what it is. It's a free pigeon, so we can get that card out and play it, and I can add 2 damage to a minion, which I think would be Dell here, make him more useful. And then we'll get the pigeon out. So because the pigeon has 3 damage here, or 3 health here, where the return damage wouldn't be too bad, I'm gonna trigger this. So how this auto battle will work is that when we hit end round, the prediction here is this: we will go hit a random target, 1 of the 3, and then the on attack doesn't do much here because we're gonna execute the attack. It's enough damage to get them killed. And then the pigeon goes, and the pigeon attacks 1 of the 2 remaining ones. Then they get attacked 1 of us randomly, and then we attack back. We should have at least 1 survivor take out this elephant here. I predict 2 survivors. The 4 damage means we don't have to go through the exchange. And if it's not, there we go. So we have 2 survivors, and we get the win. Another perfect round. And we get to pick a reward. So let's see, after obtaining this, gain +5, but only the next round, and then it takes up 1 of our relic slots. It's a moon cake, another moon theme. And then we have fish. Choose an exhausted card and add it back to your hand. So you can see we can return exhausted card using this technique, or choose a discarded card and add it to your hand and retain it for a round. And then destroy this. The retain aspect is interesting. Let me get this. The goal is to get some good exhaust option cards and then use it twice. So now this boss here, 2 health, and we have exhausted our deck. We can't draw 5 cards, so we're tiered up, and now we get to draft new cards. So we'll take a look at his board later. We can also hide this and take a look at it right now. This is a new keyword called Taunt. Taunt minions will absorb all the attacks. So fortunately for us, this means it's not a random attack from the Pyro Flamer. The Pyro Flamer will attack this taunted creature here, the Beast's Tentacle, and we will actually kill it with the on attack for damage. So we actually don't need to exchange anything there. and then we'll trigger the pigeon to attack. But in this case, we probably move Dale over because we need 3 damage to kill this thing here, the beast below. And then we have the beast's tentacle here that is range, so they don't take return fire. And that's their leftmost target, so they will actually attack first and just do 3 free damage. We'll play around that. Let's see what cards we can draft now that our max mana is now 3 as well. So exhaust a friendly minion, draw 3 cards. So this way we have to sacrifice one of our friendly minion to the exhaust pile, which we can fish out if we want that card back. So this is kind of how the interaction works. On death for the Spore Pod, summon 2 1/1 Spore minions with flying. Okay, I mean, it keeps up with the board sustainability, that's definitely a thing, and then like with Spore targets, the benefit is that we increase the odds or the chance that the enemy minion randomly attacks a Spore, wasting their attack, and also the Spore has a 33% chance to dodge because it's flying. So there are definitely advantages to pick something like this as a defensive measure. And I think I'm going to go for it, because flying seems to be on theme, even though it doesn't really synergize with this since the Spore Pod is not flying. Choose and discard a card, return to your hand. Cannot be recollection. Means we can't recollect a recollection. This card's called recollection. Alright, we'll take the Spore. Harmonize is back. We don't have that many battle spells right now. Quick Cast. Quick Cast is like Quick Attack. It just basically also casts the next spell right away as well. We get a 2/2 minion summon here. Or we can take a shield which absorbs the first damage for free. But it's only a 1/1 minion. I'm gonna reroll this. I'm not a huge fan of this. Lowly Squire. Pay 1 mana, this gains +2 health. So we can use our extra mana to boost this card permanently, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. End of turn, retain a card in your hand for a round. So basically we have this minion who's not very strong, but it's able to help us hold our cards over for more powerful rounds in the future when we need it. And then future rerolls on this one would cost us health, which I don't really want to do. I'm gonna grab the Iron Bark. I don't like these two. Star Student. So I had this on my first run. It got really powerful. Basically, every time you play a spell on it, it gains +1 attack or health at random. It's not a huge multiplier, but if you build it early, it does get quite good. When you exhaust a minion, this gains +1/+1. Blissful Bestie. It's a balloon. It's an imaginary friend. But why is there a dead person in the back? This is actually kind of sinister. Rise to the occasion, it's a battle spell. Your leftmost minion gets +2 attack and a shield, so their first damage is free. They absorb the first return damage. I like this a lot. See, cards like this, where the effect is quite good, we can fish and use it again. A second Frostbolt. Propaganda. Minions in all future card drafts get +2/+2 and exhaust. It's another really good card to fish out. So this draft is super early. This is our second draft, so we can definitely invest something like that. Let's see. Do we want to have a better round next round? Because right now our deck includes Propaganda, which is a card we probably want to feature once we do draw it. So Stream of Mana sounds good, especially if we can take care of the situation without any problem. I can play that and Rise to the Occasion. This is a battle spell, so this is only temporary. This is not permanent on this. This will be permanent, but we draw a card. See, what if we draw the card that I can't play? What if we draw... I guess we'll play this first. +2 attack. We'll play this. So basically the quick attack will make this attack. This will blow this up. Hopefully 50-50 we hit this. We drew Metacrab, so that's good. So I think we play Stream of the Mana. And then we give him 3 health. And this guarantees that he doesn't die in case he hits that. We should have at least a survivor, if not 2 survivors here. Play 2, because I think Pyroflamer lives 2. Let's go. Free kill. Right on target. Okay, so Pyro dies, but... Oh, only one. So we do have to lose a health. But you can see how this exchange works. And what do we want? Find. Choose a card in your draw pile, put it in your hand. So basically dig up a card right away. Cost one less until played. Destroy this. So we can not only get a card from our deck, we can get a card and make it cheaper. Or I can get another exhaust card back. I repeat again. Minions you summon during battle attacks immediately. Well, that's also very good if we're doing the Spore. But the little things we summon is not very good. So I think we just get the fish. We're now in the tub. You can see the background has changed. Now he has a battle spell. All enemy minions gain -2 attack. That is pretty rough. And they have a huge chain. Okay, they have a lot of things going on. So our poor boy here has only 1 health, but look at his cards. Lost Cause as a minion, double strikes, attacks twice, and has a shield to block the first attack. And it does 5 damage, which is kind of high. And then we have a bunch of cowardly rogues that chains into a consecutive quick attack. So basically after this takes his turn, kills off one of us for sure, for free, because the shield's going to absorb it. Unless he hits Dell. Dell can actually kill him. They will kill each other. Because the shield will go through, but we'll have 1 health, and then we'll fight back and kill him. And then just basically be 2 damage pings. Oh yeah, that's actually not great. Let's see what we can do. We have Propaganda, which is what we were waiting for. Frostbolt is free. I think we definitely play this, but it gives up our first attacking advantage, so we can't actually get the Pyro on attack triggered. So I'm not sure if I want that, as strange as that sound. We have extra mana this turn, so that's definitely good. This is just planning way ahead. And we're not going to fish it out just yet. Yeah, I think they stay in there, and we can fish it out even if we move on beyond the round. That's how I think it should go. If not, then obviously we messed up. Do I want to give him flying as well to give him a chance to dodge? And it also gives him 2 more health. But 2 health isn't going to save her from this. But she's the only one without flying, so yeah, I think we do this. Now we're all aerial, and we do onboard and get rid of onboard. Only thing that kind of makes sense is give this 5 health. It wouldn't survive this, but it would survive 2 or 3 attacks from these little cowardly rogues. We're also going to lose 2 attacks in the beginning, so our poor pigeon is just going to be right out there and just kind of like absorbing damage, hopefully dodging a few things. 3 damage, 2 damage. It's enough to kill them. It's all about tanking damage here. We'll do this, and we'll believe in the flying. It's basically 33% chance that this kills Pyro on the first turn. That's the sacrifice we make with Frostbolt. How do we not play it? Is there an undo button? Is there not an undo button? Okay, maybe there's no undo button on. Alright, well, we'll live with the result. Oh, we still go first after the spell. Then... Oh, dodged! Clutch! Clutch! 1/9 chance of that happening, and we pull it off. Alright, pop the shield. Oh... We do lose 1 health here, but I think that was not a bad outcome. Add a random legendary or rare minion to your hand. Interesting. Or retain the bind again. Whenever flying creature attacks, give it... Oh, that is our relic. That is our relic right here. Alright. Up against someone with 2 attack, but only 1 health. And we get to tier up and draft again. Flying. Whenever a friendly flying dodges, add a random star card. These are star cards. Let's do it. On death, deal 4 damage to random enemy minions 4 times. Wow. 1 minion get pounded with 4 damage 4 times? Not sure how I feel about that. This is a way we can force discards, which actually is important. There are certain cards that benefit from discarding. I'm going to actually pick up one of these. We might not use it, but when we do have a discard card, I'll show it. Take a damage, draw 2 cards for 0 costs. Propaganda again, or just fish out of propaganda. A quick cast forces the card next rightmost enemy minion, pound them for 9. Ah, they're taunting with this one. So we're up against a double striker, that's 5/4, twice. Shielded rule breaker, 3/3. After enemy minion attacks it, this attacks it. Oh. Wait, don't they always have a... Shouldn't they always have this? Do they mean not the return damage, but this summons, like, actually attacks? I mean, in this instant, 9 damage to the far right actually sounds pretty good, because it's a giant taunt creature, and we could definitely use this. Get ourselves another pigeon. This pigeon's... Oh, right, +2/+2 in future draft. The propaganda is ready working. After you discard this, play it. See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't actually play this card, but if we rummage it and force the discard, we get a free 7/7. But we don't have rummage in our hand. Pigeon's free? Okay, let's see. There's a chance we can draw rummage. Where can we see our relics? They're still in there, that's good. Ah, here's our relic. So they're cheaper because of Dell. That's what's going on. And then remember, our flying minions, when attacking, gives it +1/+2. I think that's temporary. That's not permanent. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's permanent. How do we want to play this? I want to try to draw cards. And we would want to buff Pyro Flamer. Because then every time it survives and can attack again, we not only get a quick attack, we also get an on attack. We drew Rummage. Perfect. So we discard Untethered one, which gets a free summon. And we probably discard Onboard. Confirm. And here comes the free play. And we play one quick attack on the Untethered one, which is the guy whose head is the fire of the hot balloon. Untethered one. 1 minute left. We can get a pigeon out there. And do we onboard or we do +2 attack and shield? I guess we keep boosting Pyro Flamer. This is not permanent. This is a battle spell. It's a passive battle spell. Sounds good. We have a big obstacle to go through, but if we do the math here, we should trigger this, so we get 6 damage plus this, we actually get 8 damage, plus the 4 on attack. We do 12, and I think we will do the 7 on him. He will die from these two, and then they will start attacking us, and then it might look bad, but we're hoping for a couple dodges. The spell took away our turn, but that actually worked out not bad. We got a dodge. Only 1 dodge, but that's enough. We get a clean fight here. That artifact definitely fits what we want here. Targeting machine, whenever friendly flying minion dodges attack, deal 7. Oh, let's do this. Second artifact down. We're up against a plant head here. 3 life. And what are these? Scrape Claw. Deal 10 damage to the leftmost enemy minion if it dies. The Scraper. The Scraper. Scrapper? Scrapper. Scrap Worker. Okay. So, how do we tank 4 of these spells? We can't. So they're trying to say they want to wipe out... Okay, we need to be... If I can cast first, I just kill the Scrapper, right? Yeah, that's the play. We just kill the Scrapper. There's an argument to be playing this. There's also another argument that we should try to fish this out and play Propaganda before the next draft. That maximizes Propaganda. And this is a quick cast. We can actually get a free Frostbolt spell as well. Not only do we kill the Scrapper, we kill another one of these. And then they do blow through most of our guys. There's not much we can do there. But Common Catcher, it's not relevant for this particular battle because we're not really going to dodge much on this one. I think we fish. We Propaganda. That's the play. We have to trade 1 damage for him, but that's fine. Given these 4 spells, we only made them use 3 of them, so that's a win for us. PJ is basically Potter. You just skip cards. We unlocked a new character. You may skip cards instead of re-rolling them. Skip cost cakes, speed 1. Blaster Cast. Add a plain copy of a card in your hand to your hand. Cost 1 more for each time this has been played. So basically we can get copies of powerful cards. I guess the benefit here is to keep your deck small. And then you can tier up faster. That's one way to heal up. Plus 4 mana next round. This is like confident our board will win. I think we take this. We should be able to draft now. After a friendly battle spell cast, this permanently gains stat equal to its cost. Not sure how I feel about that. Increase our max tier, and we can fish this out again. One of those like play for the future type of cards. Force the leftmost enemy minion to attack the rightmost. Oh, wow. That is something, isn't it? When an enemy minion attacks, deal 2 damage to it. So we're going to have to take 2 damage before we attack anyone. They're running Death Touch, so if this hits damage, melee damage, it will just kill the enemy no matter how much health they have. Shields are good against this, but it looks like a quick attack chain. Ranged, and quick attack, and then I'll go all the way here to Shroom Kid, and they'll summon Flying, which also has a dodge chance. So quite an annoying composition that we're dealing with here. Force the leftmost to attack the rightmost. In some instances, this could be very powerful for sure. I think we take this and just stash it for now. Choose exhausted minion. It has to be a minion. We don't really have any of those. We have exhausted cards that are spells. Shield. After enemy minion attack it, it attacks it. So this is good. There's so much value on minions because we have 2 propaganda going. This should be a 3 cost 3/3, but for us it's 7/7. On death, it's a cheap 1 cost 5/5, but we want Rule Breaker. Feels much better for us in this instance. Give a friendly minion shield that stays forever. Double strike and shield it. Nice 6. Wow. After another minion dies, gain 1 health. It's not that good. We can try to give this thing flying. Or give one of our current flying 1 shield. But this is double strike. This absorbs all other spells that so basically we cast it on 1, this also gets the effect. We also could make them lose 2 attack. A Mandrake. There's definitely a lot of Harry Potter themes in this as well. So basically we pull the Mandrake on death, it screams and everyone loses 7. The only spell I can think of that we can play... Oh, there's actually a lot of spells we can play. I'm gonna get one of these. I think there's potential here. So the Witch that gains health anytime we play any sort of spells. We can do another Rummage. We have 1 already. I think 1 is enough, and plus we already pulled the Tether trick. We'll get the Witch. Maybe we have too many minions. I mean, we can pull some of the pigeons out. They're not that good anymore. Fireball's no good here. We play the Farm Witch. We actually would have too much mana here. So any of these, this could be a place where we do fish again. But 13 cards till we need the propaganda, so it's not really needed right now. This probably would be our second best card to get the quick attack trigger. I think we're definitely doing Stream of Mana. I don't think we need to use it on the Farm Witch. Am I worried about dying to Death Touch? A little bit. It's like kind of shameful if we die to that, but there's a low chance we hit that thing. This is just a little weak, but I don't want to boost it. It's definitely we're definitely removing it from play. So I think we continue to... I like the on attack 4 damage. It might be falling off, but I still kind of like it. And I probably wanted to get to 6 damage to get the kill if we do hit it. No, because there's on attack, so he doesn't need it. So actually, he needs 1 more damage. Battle spells only. So he doesn't get it until his battle spells. Doesn't need any more health, we're fine. But then we probably want to do this. I misread that. Let's boost this. Let's see how this goes. We will lose quite a bit of attack. Spawning spores. It's not how I want it. They dodged. We dodged. And we return damage. And the shield, okay, wow. No, it's not the shield, just the return damage killed it, which doesn't count as a melee damage. Interesting how he didn't die from Death Touch. I guess only offensive Death Touch counts. Oh no, this is what killed it. That's why it didn't get killed. When we dodge, we do 7 damage back. Well, anyways, it's going well. And this Plum canceled out his passive. Trigger your leftmost on death ability. We don't have any of those. Give a friendly minion +1/+1. Upgrade all future stokes. So basically, if we keep grabbing this one, this is good actually. We're gonna take 1. What are we up against? Oh, they're forcing us to attack each other. Leftmost to rightmost, so it's nice to have a weak guy here. Cleave. Cleave means it does adjacency damage too. Death Touch. Whenever someone dies, it's forcing us to attack the one on the right. Which is fine, because our undamaged damage will actually kill it. 7 manas to use. I think we definitely want to get our Comet Catcher in there. And I'm thinking we take the retain and we dig up the Living Conduit, we don't have enough mana to play it. That's the downside. That's the downside. We could play push as well, but it's next round. I want this to live. Okay, we drew a card that I don't really care about, which is good. We actually don't have a lot of battle spells for this to trigger. I don't have a lot of things I want to play. I think this is another fish turn. And then we play on board. Make this, well, all flying will actually get +2 damage, so we're actually looking at 6 damage. There's nothing we can't kill in one hit. This little guy's a little weak, but we want to keep him weak. Alright, give him more or her more survivability. Is it a boy or... Actually, that could be a boy. I think that is a boy. Alright, we're good. I'm not going to take the healing pot. We have plenty of health. Wait, how did this gain stat boost? It copies his attacker's stats? I did not read that correctly. Okay, Death Touch is gone. Cleave hurts. Return damage on the dodge. Excellent. The cleaves are done too. We're good. It gained some stats, you know, from people dying, but just perfect here. Wow, 53% chance. Give me those wings. Big bad tree with 2 damage and 3 health, and lots of taunt and a death touch. Do we get the fireball card? We don't have that. Is this a cleave? Oh, wow. Cleave and a death touch hiding. Imagine if we had the make your left attack your right card. That's where that comes in super handy. What can we do? I kind of want to make this our last minion, but I can't get it on the field here. Actually, I want both of these on the field, and I want this thing off, and I want to boost this with flying and make this get the flying bonus as well. Not relevant right now because we haven't maxed out, but eventually that will be useful. 20 damage. Which one do we actually attack first? It's random off all the taunts, huh? Draw 3 cards, destroy this. We can force an early... We can force an early draw for a tier up. And we probably get 1 extra mana. This one's kind of rough. I don't like the cards we have. This is a star card we got from the dodge last time. Let me do this, actually. Maybe we'll get a card that will be perfect to help us. Haha. Kind of useful. All the minions look so attractive with their boosted stats. Basically, instead of +1/+1, it gets +2/+2. Wow, that's actually pretty good. There's a secret way to get destroyed cards back. That's also kind of good. Just to add stats. I kind of want to get the Moonlight Reactor. Not gonna lie. After you exhaust this, return it to your hand. So we have to force the exhaust on this. Quick attack, on attack, steal 2 attack from its target. Oh. Holy, this is a taunt card. That's the one advantage we have with this. Cleave, 9 mana. Can't play this thing. Free play if we force the discard. Do we have Rummage in our hand? We don't have Rummage in our hand. 2 range Acolyte with quick attack. That's not bad. But they're just 2/2. We'll hold this. Do we want this? I mean, Cleave is just so good. But 9 mana, I don't know how we can play it without... We can plan for it, basically. I'm going to try to plan for it. Another taunt. Pyro Flamer falls off because the on attack doesn't improve, and we already have a pretty decent version. I think we just get another taunt. I can draw a card from our deck that we would need if we want to use it that way. We have star cards. I'm gonna trust in the process here and go for a big turn next turn. Because of this effects, I think this actually has really good value. We're gonna turn this off. You can summon things back, especially if they're no longer that good. This is just here to be a distraction. I think we get Rule Breaker. Gives it shield. I don't think this 5 damage does much for us. Like, unless it hits this. 1 in 7 chance. Do we trust that? Not really. Alright, we just have to believe now. Got the dodge, 7 damage return. We also got a new star card. Not bad. So far, so good. No more star card for this round. Wonderful. Perfect. Spell power to our battle spells. Exhaust a card from your hand. Gain +1 mana. Force exhaust. Force exhaust. Let me just +2 mana. We're on the perch now. This run's going smooth. And let's see what we're up against here. 2 damage. Soundstorm. Deal 3 damage to all minions twice. What? So basically they pop our shields and then they do 6 damage to anything else. And they're doing the shield and range, shield and range, shield. Okay. Alright, we'll see how it is. The big play that we were thinking about is to create the big tree this turn, but it came into our hand already. And we probably give up the other pigeon. Get the tree in there. And then we would want to get some more mana for this turn. I guess we don't need anything to draw it out. 3 mana left. This way we can tank 2 hits. Doesn't need much else. I can also give this attack so it actually could actively attack and die, instead of being 0 attack where it just doesn't take attack turn. Draw cards. Is there any card we don't want to draw? Not really. No, this is fine. I need more fishing card to get some of the exhaust options back. I don't think we need to heal. I think we're fine for this battle, especially with the cleave. Oh, but we'll take 6 damage at the front. But this will pop that. We should get our spores for once. Everything survives 6 damage. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, got the dodge, and we got a card. Wishbone. Whenever you gain mana, gain twice as much. We don't have exactly. We got the fish. That's what we're looking for. If we draw another card, we're forcing the draft for the tier up. There's no spells. Shield. After a friendly shield breaks, deal 8 damage to a random... Ooh. General Koi. Means business. Quick attack chain. When attacking, this has twice as much attack, so it doubles its attack when it's attacking. Shield. Shield. So these 3 will attack right away. They're doing 8. And then there's 2 shield, 3 shield that can break. That's 24 damage coming from General Koi. Oh, 32 when his own breaks. Whenever another minion attacks, give your other minions +1. Ooh, this is also it's also problematic. Give another random unshielded friendly minion shield on death. Oh gosh, we're in for some trouble. I want a flying tree. I don't think I need propaganda anymore because we already have enough good minions on the field. Like future minions, we have to like switch things out. Not what we want. The flying, towering int. When the roots are in the air, what are you gonna do? We can make our entire hand cheaper. Do we want some taunt options? Not really. I can force the tier up right away with Iron Bark, which we probably want to do. Add a discard card back to our hand. Increase our max tier. In the future. I don't think I want it now. I think Stream of Mana might be a good option. See, but the minute we play something like this... No, actually it's fine. Let me fish it back. Because I don't think we need to play much this round, so... We're building up the giant towering int. Understudy Sonya. Minions you summon during battle gains attack equal to this. Ooh. So these spores could actually gain quite a bit of damage. But what would we actually... We have to boost this to make it useful, which right now doesn't look like it's useful. I wonder, when I do tier up in the middle of a play, do I get a refresh on this? That's what I'm wondering. Because I actually don't like these cards in it. No, we just increase the base number. Unless we tier up more, we have a way to expand it. Give a friendly battle spell plus... Nope. Discards your hand, gain +1 magic for each card discarded. Up to 10 times each round. When you exhaust a card, draw a card. Eh? That was a legendary card, I know, but I don't think that's what we wanted. A cat that can draw cards. That could be really good. I can get the free discard, play a better tether one, basically. Oh, I like this. Steal all enchantment from adjacent minions. No thanks. I'll sacrifice a health. It's only one thing we're summoning. It's a mana booster. Guess we can hold on to one of those. Exhaust a friendly minion. Give 2 random friendly minion +2/+1. Or we just quick cast and boost our minions by +4/+4, but that's only pre-battle. This is probably better, which is why it's so expensive. This is also okay because we're gonna get a point where we want to exhaust some cards away, and some of our weaker minion cards would be our target. So I think we actually want that. 2 cards discard. I'm not gonna play one of these. I don't think we're playing this either. Okay, so we don't have any battle spells, so Battle Mage is probably irrelevant right now. We could pick any card from our draw pile into our hand right now and make it cost 1 less. What would we do? I think Vent is actually... It would be kind of... We can't make it cost 1 less, but Vent would be something we would want. This would be our weakest... well, it's making them cost less, but we already played them, so... I think Dell has outlived his usefulness. And this way we can play Battle Mage. Or we don't play Battle Mage, we play this. Basically +6. I think we're done. Not a great turn, to be honest. Wish the 8 damage hit that. Whenever the enemy attacks anyone, this goes in and go hit people. Okay. Here comes the spores. Dodge, return 7 damage. They do 8 back. Nice. Perfect. That was sloppy, but we got it. Whenever you activate a minion's active ability, we don't have many of those. Oh, minions lose taunt. All enemy minions lose taunt. Give enemy minion taunts. So basically make all of them lose taunt, only give one taunt, which will focus. This helps reduce our hand and deck. This is also powerful when we're up against certain decks. I'm going to take this first. I want to get the deck a little bit more refined. The big boss of this stage, 3 damage, 3 health, 1 guy with taunt. Cleave, 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 quick attack, quick attack. Okay, so this is where, you know, removing taunt would have been really good, but we obviously were pretty stubborn and didn't do it. Fireball would be good play here. After a friendly battle, this attacks immediately. This is also pretty good. Means we have to pull a card back. I think this guy's not that useful anymore. Before we do that, we're probably going to make someone else fly in the future, but not right away. Yeah, you're definitely not what I thought you were. Misread what you were doing. We want to play the Dragon Rider. And then we want to do this, quick cast this. This would kill it right away. So 1 less quick attacker. And then it'll summon 2 battle spells. Each time the battle spell cast, this will also get to attack immediately, which is good. Get rid of the pigeon. We're never going to play it again. I kind of want to get Vent back to do it again. Oh, but who would we exhaust here? Good question. Not sure right now. Probably don't want to rummage. I could just do Iron Bark again. Get a draw. The problem is all the cleaving. Give this thing more health because it's going to attack a lot more. I'm not super confident about this. Let me take a look. So what happens is that we start, it'll be this fires. He will jump in there, attack twice. 10 damage. There's a lot of things we don't kill, but actually we actually have 12 damage. So we kill anything except for this guy. And we can definitely get 2 attacks out without getting killed. Good chance to dodge, 7 damage return every time we dodge. This guy doesn't fly, but it's fine. Put this next to it, so when they do cleave it, we get the summon right away. And that's pretty much the strategy, and just try to get some more cleave damage over. Okay, I think we're good. I think we actually got this, no problem. Boom. Free attack. Not the target I was hoping for, but okay. Oh, he only attacks the taunt. That makes sense. The chain. Get this out. Nice. The big guy's finally gone. Cleave kills 3. Come on, give us a dodge. Give us a dodge. Oh, we die here. No. And our run ends, unfortunately. We had bind. I thought we got this. We didn't get a single dodge, unfortunately, with 53%. So that's the run. We go back to the main menu. You can see that we have unlocked a new leader for a future run. There are new daily runs. How many rounds? Okay, okay. Now we have PJ Potter, or Potter? I guess I would just call him Potter. I think keeping the deck small definitely is also a thing we can try. We have played 2 playthroughs. We haven't gotten a full run through yet. Collections showcasing, it's a comic book style. The art is just top notch here. And it shows you all the cards we have discovered so far. And there's a lot of cards, including a lot that we have not discovered yet. So definitely a very fun game. There's definitely more of this game to come on the channel. There's a lot of things happening on the channel, but one of these games that I'm just going to be hooked on for sure. In terms of languages, they do have quite a few options. I think for voice, they don't say much, but for voice, I think it's only English, but they do have other options as well. So very neat game. Hope you guys enjoy seeing this game. And if it's up your alley, definitely go give the demo a try. And the official game's releasing on, I think, June 19th. So keep your eye out for that. And until next time, bye!